Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Candy J, your favorite relationship coach and certified clinical sexologist. I am at the executive studios at KMWI Media, where my office is actually located. So today I won't be before you long. My goal is never to hold you, but I am sharing to a few places so that people can come watch, right? And if you're watching the replay, you can always say hashtag replay, right? So I wanted to kind of bring up a subject that a meme was sent to me a little bit earlier today, and I posted that on all of my platforms. And I got some DMs and I got some comments about it. And I just wanted to talk about it really quickly. The subject was what I require, I can also provide. What I require, I can also provide. What does that make you think of? Drop that in the comments. What I require, I can also provide. And so I think some people went to major things, right? Like if I have a house, then I can provide a house. If you have a house, I should have a house. Sometimes that doesn't work out. Some people were like, if I require a 750 score, then I need a 750 score from the person that I'm getting involved with. So those are major things, and that could possibly be a part of your list. But when I think about it, I think about communication skills, right? Because everything starts with communication, and everybody's genetic makeup is one thing. That's your DNA, right? And environmental is another thing. How you grew up, the people that you were surrounded by, their mentality, their thought process, right, is a major thing, right? But can we find a middle ground where you can hear me and I can hear you? So, what I require in a relationship is that you be willing and open to communicate. That's number one, right? So, if that's one of your things, drop me a one, right? I'm telling you what mine are so we can see what the similarities are, right? As far as what I require, I can also provide, right? Um, it's that willingness and openness. I require that you be financially stable. Do you have to be a millionaire? Mm-mm. But do you need to be at least on the same playing field as what I make? Hmm. Or above, right? So that's what I require. So think about the your thought process, ladies and gentlemen. When you create that list, whether you have written your list down or whether you have just thought about it in your head, we all have a list of things that we want, right? And so, for instance, I have a friend that requires straight teeth and bright white teeth, right? But her teeth aren't completely straight. Her teeth are crooked, actually. So, in some senses, you're requiring something that you can't provide. Okay, that's physicality, right? I think about people that, and these are the extremes, right? I think about people that want this like fit, tight, right body, right? 36, 48, 36, right? But you have a dad bod, right? And to each his own, right? Some of these are preferences, but if you do not have the ability to provide something to somebody, you can't get mad at them, right? About their preferences. So when I get down to what I require, I can also provide. I don't go by physicality. I only go by things that you bring to the table. And I mean, when I mean that, we're talking about communication. We're talking about finances. If I want somebody that has an 800 credit score, my credit score better be 800 too, or somewhere close to it, right? But that's not one of my requirements. This is just examples, right? So I also think about when people talk about, so you can't have any kids, right? Well, that's a preference, but you have 5 kids. So I just think about sometimes the scales are not always correct, right? Girl, y'all, my water keeps falling over on this little cute little felt blue. I know y'all can't see the table, but it's trying to fall, so I'm gonna lay it down. But and if you're just joining me, my name is Candy J. I'm a certified clinical sexologist and a relationship coach through the Dr. Rachel Institute and the American Colleges of Sexology. I specialize in putting the oohs and ahs back into your relationship, but I do this by helping you to foster better communication through one-on-ones, through group seminars, through workshops, all of the different things. I specialize in marriage, marriage coaching, premarital coaching, life after infidelity, dating after divorce, sex education, and sex therapy for all ages. Okay, so we're talking about what I require, I can also provide, right? So, why would I want to date someone that does not have a roof over their head? Now, there are plenty of circumstances where someone could be homeless for various reasons. I'm not talking about those specialty issues. I'm talking about someone that just doesn't manage their money well. They might have lost their car, their jobs. Not their jobs, but because of their mismanagement of money, now they are staying with cousin because they've spent money on things that are not necessary, right? That's the type of person I'm talking about. Not, and keep in mind, I also believe in bringing to the table um, something that the person doesn't have either, right? So, what if we both make great incomes and we make that or above, but you're just not a person that knows how to save? Well, I know how to save. So I could bring that to the table, right? And then that is your yin to the yang, right? And now you make good money, I make good money. Now I know how to tell you, okay, now pay yourself 10% and put this in savings. And then this, that, let's budget here. Let's take this out. Is this necessary? Right? So it's not necessarily um, things that I should not require of you, but I might also bring some things to you to balance us out. So that's what I think about when what I require, I can also provide. I'm going to bring something of substance that you also need, right? I have great coping skills. I know what to do for self care. Maybe that's not a thing for you, but you definitely need that. That's balance, right? So, what are your thoughts? I'm going to leave this so open to all of the comments that I want. I want a flood of comments, right? Because I want to know where your mindset is. Because I've heard some crazy things in my line of work, right? Not only being a coach, but I've heard it in my podcast, right? I've heard it in people that I deal with for different functions that I've done. I hear all kinds of different conversations, and it's amazing what people want to require, but they can't even bring that to the table. Okay, you want somebody that drives a Benz, but you drive a Toyota Honda. Is it that you want to build upon your life together and get that Benz too? Or is it that you just want somebody that's better off than you to come up with? There's many questions that can go there, right? I just want to know how you feel. Drop some comments in the comment and chat box on YouTube, on Instagram, guys, on Facebook. Tell me how you feel about this subject, because I just know that when I placed it on my page, I got some interesting DMs. So bring it to me and we're going to talk about it again either tomorrow or on Friday. Let me know, guys. Again, this has been your girl, Candy J. I just want to know your thoughts today.